The tour itinerary has been routed with expansive optimism in advance. The schedule is made to be precise. It cannot be precisely executed according to this plan. A new map must be allowed to develop. The booking agent wants to use distance and times to bind us into a forward assault, not unlike Pickett's crazed charge at Gettysburg. It's a powerful feeling to run a finger along the blue lines of a map, marking off cities along the way. Pickett's charge is symbolic, but it is smart to be simultaneously outflanking the target with a quicker and compact force.
I need drums, drums and keyboards and guitar. The drum monitor is not working. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drum vocal. Can you put the tom back here and the bass?
Let the recklessness and restlessness of the road stand in as the screaming pickets charge across the open field. And I will show you the information that Royal trucks deliver from the blind side.
Okay. Now we go over here. Yeah. This is Mr. folded up. Question. Does all of the activity in Victory Chimp take place during a wrestling match, excluding, of course, the concluding section? Well, I would say that it could, if you wanted to read it that way, which I hope that it's open enough that you could exert all your powers of denial to keep it as far away from yourself as possible, because I felt like all the distancing techniques that I use in there just render it the same level as something like the Turner Diaries, which I think you might be familiar with, which is the novel that inspired Timothy McVeigh, which I think is a big influence on this. It's a big influence on us actually putting this together. So, I mean, the wrestling match I thought was something that people could probably misconstrue as being symbolic, and to make that more difficult, I think that's why I put the last section in, which it doesn't take place during a wrestling match, that last section, although I know your question excluded that section, but there are descriptions of actual wrestling matches, and I think those are very entertaining. Question number 2. Please hold your applause until I am in the cab on the way home.
What, the Athenian room?
Yeah. It looked like really expensive when you walk in. There's the House of Blues.
The House of Blues? That's all the fashion cafe.
After the band commit to the tour, we turn away from the numbers and grids. We have to look for portents. In New Orleans, 2 people walk behind us. We distinguish the phrase, "For the dark father we bind thee." We stop and sing our charms aloud. They pass us. In other cities, we get misdelivered faxes and blank voicemail messages. On tour, we can't be defensive, but must accept the significance of the project while never directly commenting on our progress.
I quit. Put on weight.
What about it?
I had stopped worrying about getting in.
So, getting comfortable with the situation?
Pickett wants to put their fingers in everything.
What, E. coli 157?
Patents.
New York City.
Through subsidiaries.
The daily rates in the hotel?
Everything. Maybe we should have the sheets in the hotel room tested.
For what, blood?
Do we usually test for blood?
What about the music business?
They own some companies, but they're not active.
But not our company.
Nah, but who has the smallest share?
Well, the EMI group. What about Thorn?
They split the two companies. Thorn rents appliances to the lower class.
VCRs?
I would imagine so.
Coffee in here? It's 100 degrees in here and you're drinking coffee.
Yep.
Aren't you hot?
Wanna know why the coffee?
It seems a little pretentious.
Skin cooling.
Skin cooling?
Hot coffee raises the body temperature and causes the skin to moisten, which cools it off.
That's why the coffee.
Hey, okay.
Let go fore and after you Port Mahone baboons. Band has been on board since noon and away they go down the bars. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. All right now boys, listen to what I say. This is maybe not the time or the place to be doing much talking. They've bossed this delegation now for 5 years. And here's one broken down old medicine man that's going to look into that situation good and quick. See, I was raised in a tight family with one older and one younger sister. I have a great appreciation for respect towards women.
Nice tummies, Victoria's Secret lotion, cotton candy, bubblegum ice cream, fine wine, a woman in a sundress.
But I can't take a me person. Anything that is not clean and bad teeth. Girls who are lame, too much makeup, primping, head games, foul language, dirty feet, and press-on nails.
Natural look, having fun, nice eyes, chicken wings, personality, into fitness, really, really big. Blue eyes.
Invariably, one or two members of the entourage become dislocated from what is a single gesture, the tour. The dislocation results from an obsession with a particular detail. A person can become distracted by false omens and give to those omens an exaggerated power. But the details must be looked after, and the details can provide needed diversion from false signs. Some people start a tour with all the bravado of Pickett himself, but end the tour as a packing crate.
Yeah.
A tour is a portable siege state. Opinions like fun, good, suck, cool, etc. all have one meaning as far as we're concerned. They are an expression of fear and the need to judge and name some kind of reaction that requires further investigation. We can't do that for anyone. We're not in town long enough, and anyone who pretends that they can do it for you is wrong.